Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to Higurashi Part 9, I believe. Anyway, so we last left off that we ended on Chapter 4. They were Keiichi was helping Rena with getting Colonel Sanders out of the garbage dump. So let's see where it goes from there. By the way, I hope my audio mic thing is working. I've been struggling with the audio settings of the thing for like forever. I swear to God. Alright. How was it, Kei-chan? So you went to Renaissance House. Wasn't it amazing? It's nothing like that, right? Right? Unlike my house, the Ryuga residence wasn't newly constructed. It had been renovated from a pre-existing building. Well, the house itself was fine. The problem was the yard. There, it was crammed with rows upon rows of oddities. Yeah, of course, were you surprised by that? They were all the same as Colonel Sanders, stuff you see while walking around in town. The cake shop's mascot, Little Licky, the Totelamon in front of the pharmacy. She even had the amazing flying elephant from the top of the department store. Wow, that's called a hoarder, people. I'll agree with you that those are cute, but why the mailbox? Won't you get in trouble for that one? But it's so cute! She must have just thought about it because her face filled with delight. So it's the bigger the better. Just as long as it's big. Oh, that's dirty, Kenichi. And her room displays the smaller ones. I had a chance to see them before. And cute kids like Rika-chan are locked away in the basement? That's disturbing. Yep, I'll keep anything. Why are you so happy about that? Shouldn't be smiling about that. How cute! That's not cute, that's creepy. So she takes anything she likes back to her nest. No ill will intended. Hey Rena, you know about the Statue of Liberty in New York, right? Is that cute? Yeah, cute how I want it. That's, okay. Living in New York, I've seen the Statue of Liberty from far away. It's, I don't think it's cute, but okay. The US should probably come up with some countermeasures ASAP. If not, the Statue of Liberty will really make a trip to Hinamizawa in the not so distant future. I don't know how you would do that, but that'd be funny as hell. Pretty sure you can get like a mini version. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Rika-chan had returned. No fun being called to the staff room. Did you do something? How rude. Rika is a hoodlum like Keiichi-san. I'm not a hoodlum. Nothing like that, Kenichi-kun. Rika-chan is a member of the festivals committee. Oh shit, we're getting to the festival arc. Festival? The school culture festival or something? Kei-chan, I already told you. It's the village festival. The Wadanagashi. Oh, come to think of it, she did say there'd be a festival at the shrine during the next break. So what's this Wadanagashi thing about? Is it like a floating lantern festival? I guess the last part where you said things adrift in a river is similar. Except we use cotton things like old worn-out futons and padded cloaks. What is futon? Futons, there we go. It's a festival expressing thanks for the years of services. The people living in Hinamizawa dumped their futons and padded cloaks in a stream? It sounded like it'd be a lot of trouble if it backed up in the current. Maybe they should just drop some fish in it and have a fish wrangling competition. Skewer them and sprinkle a little salt. Oh man, I can smell it already. That's just summer camp. I never anticipated how destitute Keiichi-san's imaginative capabilities would actually be. Higurashi sometimes with the wording actually is very interesting. How can you tell I was thinking something silly? It was written all over your face. Well, what sort of face could have expressed what I just imagined just now? Rena demonstrated for me. I see no argument here. It's nothing fun like that, you see. But you still look forward to it. Nah, you shouldn't look forward to it, Keiichi-kun. Let's all get together. I'll come get you that day. I don't really feel like going to festivals unless someone asks me to. I wouldn't get bored if those guys weren't going. You won't get bored. We're doing it again this year. Mion's proclamation came as she looked at other members in turn. What was this all about? From the way Mion looked, it was probably our club's summer tradition, the Wadanagashi 4-demon firefight. That sounds awful. What kind of name is that? I was thinking that too, that's funny. I think it's a cute name though. You think everything's cute. Shut up, Rena. I tried to object shortly, but since Rena looked happy about it, I decided it was pointless to fight it. Since Keiichi is here this year, it's become 5 demons. Rika-chan made a small correction in light of my presence. So how does this funky sounding club activity tie into the festival? Oh ho ho, this is where you exhibit the skills you've nurtured through your daily club activities. Exactly. We show the full extent of the abilities that the best of the best have obtained throughout the daily trials and tribulations. But last year the mayor got angry, so we did make sure that not to cause any problems this time. What did you do last year to cause you problems? So basically we're doing club activities while checking out the stalls? Rika-chan really is the only one who explains things, so that makes sense. I see, so we'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds. Rena was right. Of course, that would be reason for the mayor to get angry. Haha, but it's lots of fun. That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be without question fun. The day of the festival is drawing near. That festival, you're gonna... Ooh, okay. Well, putting that aside for now, let's start our club activities today. Any objections? Nah. Our voice rang out in unison. When there's lots of people, card games really are the easiest to play. This really is the most basic of table games. Playing with the marked deck again. We'll use a new one today. There are no marks in these cards, so we'll all on equal footing. I wonder if it really is the case. I will have to inspect them. Well, that was fair. Just to be safe, everyone check the cards. Yeah, I don't blame them. I don't blame Keiichi. Yes, these seem to be fine. Are you all satisfied? Then today, I guess, we'll play President. That's good for 5 people. Never heard of that. Another standard card game. First one to get rid of all the cards wins. The basic rules. Play a better card than the one before. Oh, okay. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals. But because it's such a well-known game, there are lots of house rules for it as well. The name, for example. In my hometown, we call it Millionaire. Because I've heard this, I mean, they call it President this, but I've heard it being called different things before. I like to go over some details. So the Joker's wild. Can you make a reversal with 3 threes? With 3 threes. No jokers. 2 is the highest. You can reverse a reversal. You can only make a reversal with 4 of a kind, not 3. Also, you know how the present sends a good card to the present? None of that. While I was confirming the familiar rule, Satoko looked over at me cautiously. I probably should try to look more of an amateur. I was pretty used to this game. It's Presidents with a new deck. Today, I might be able to win. I had the gist of the rules now, but that wasn't everything, was it? So what shall today's penalty be? About that, why don't we all write something down on slips of paper and have the loser draw one? Oh, that seemed like it could be interesting. Oh, I'll write a nasty one and have Keiichi-san draw it. Satoko, you're crazy. It would be awful if you wrote a bad one and drew it yourself. Just don't lose. Don't you know best? Oh. Mion handed several slips of paper to everybody. Then write down whatever and put it in this bag. When you lose, stick your head inside and pick one out. Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you draw on what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging your own grave. No penalty. Let's forbid that kind of idea from being written down. Rika-chan's casual suggestion caused Mion's hand to lurch to a sudden halt. That's so sneaky, Mion-san. You wrote no penalty? And the corner of the slip is folded. I see. Just in case you lost, you grabbed the note with the folded corner to be safe. That was a good idea. Diabolical as ever, Mion. Yeah, that actually is a really good idea. Rika-chan is quite formidable too, being able to see through that. I couldn't underestimate her, even though she doesn't stand out. Everyone, don't write penalties that are too mean, okay? Nobody agreed to Rena's proposal. Everyone was ruthless. It's fine, Rena, just don't lose. Yeah, that's true. Why is that everyone's thing? Don't lose. Okay, I'll try hard to everyone pick the penalty I write. Rena was quite brutal, even though she usually appeared meek. Better not underestimate her either. God, I can't speak today. It's terrible. I agree with that. I'm very curious what Rena's penalty is in particular. Everybody's penalties are scary. I still know what Rika-chan's penalties would be like. Basically, you can't afford to lose this game. Everybody here ready? We all nodded determinedly. Having confirmed that, Mion dealt out the cards. Finally, the battle begins. I had a decent starting hand. Card after card was played in the middle. Not needing me to tell them, both Rika-chan and Satoko played their cards without hesitation. Ren and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Rena genuinely couldn't make up her mind, but I was different. I was like a shark stalking his prey, just waiting for the right time to strike. Huh? Will this work? Then I'll play 3 and I'm out. 9. No, nobody? 8? 7? I'm out. 5 and 5. I'm out. Then I'll discard this last one and I'm out. I missed my chance. The loser of the first round was all the people Neon. Yeah, well. And now it's started. Today, I could win. Now then. Mi-chan, pull out one of those slips, okay? Neon, accepting her defeat, scrounged around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper. What? Who did this? Who wrote this? Neon quivered and shrieked. Oh, I'm curious what it is. What is it? What is it? Oh. Rena was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it? Pet the principal on the head. Hey, wait. How is this bad? Keiji-san, do you not understand? The principal is balding and ashamed of it. Sakurai with a serious look on her face. Oh. But she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be? The principal is a martial arts master. Of course he is. He boasts about traveling around the world perfecting his skills when he was younger. He switched to teaching after seeing the poor state of education in Japan after the war. He was inhuman. Pet that guy's head? As the club president, there's no way I could set a bad example by refusing. Phew. How-ya! She let out a yell as she dashed from the hallway. Wouldn't it have been easier to sneak out quietly and try to do it without making a fuss? Probably impossible. They say he used to hunt sea slugs just by sensing their presence. I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. What's stopping her from, like, you're there, but she could easily be lying to her. Kerpow. A rumble shook the classroom. That's the principal's aerial opener? What is this, a fighting game? Kaboom! Following the launcher with the... Yeah, they said it right there. Following the launcher with the jab, jab, strong, fierce combo. He even used Street Fighter, everyone. From how it sounded, the principal's jumping fierce sounds like a multi-hit combo. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nothing I can do now except stay calm. I understood now why there was no delinquents in this school. After a few moments of silence, Mion slumped back to us. Petted. Is that good enough? Mion said before collapsing. She's alive at least. Now we continue the game. Monster. I was amazed the person who made club activities like this could say that. But now, the worst penalty is gone now, right? Alright? Trying to try to lighten the mood, it was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now. I'm not holding back anymore. You all will get yours. The pace of the game became bizarrely quick. I could tell the game had gotten more intense. Ace, 3, 4, 5, I'm out. I'm out as well. I'm out too. 3, I'm out now. I lost! And the heavens chose to vanquish Rena. What kind of penalty, I wonder? I wonder what kind of penalty, I wonder? It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking of the level of difficulty in Leon's first penalty still made me quiver. And so the penalty she drew with trembling fingers was... The heck was this? Speak like a maid. Huh? What is this? What do I need to do? So basically it means that you have to use the same expression as a maid? How? Okay, master. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no idea who wrote that penalty, but she was awesome. Then Rena, can you shuffle the cards and deal? Yes, master. I could just die right now. Anyways, let's continue, right, Rena? Yes, master. The eagerness to which I was goading Rena into dressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself. I wouldn't lose anymore. I'm out. I shan't lose either. I'm out. Then with that, I'm out too. I can't believe it. Is it Reddit lost again? Reddit again? What kind of penalty would it be this time? I was delighted by the mysterious sense of anticipation. Excuse me. Anticipation? No, this was conviction. Remove one piece of clothing from the top and bottom halves of your body. Wow. That's messed up. That's just indecent. Who could have written this? My face reddened in anger. If I didn't yell something out, I wouldn't be able to hide my shaking. Ah, who did write this? God, please give that man a Nobel Prize. That would be an ignoble prize. Not good, not good. What was I thinking about ridding my face? Me-chan. Rena begged Mion with teary eyes, but everyone knew Mion's answer already. Nope, nope. Won't go easy on you. You lost, so take it like a man. But she's a girl, you know. Understood, master. I'll undress. What? I looked around thinking someone else would probably stop her. Of course, I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. Then I heard the rustling of clothing, the sound of her skirt hitting the ground set my heart a-racing. Is this fine, master? I looked away like a gentleman. But those club activities, you need to be ruthless after all. Ah, there you go. Anyone who had the mind of the gutter. Keiichi-san, whatever were you expecting? Surely we would not have set a strip if she wasn't wearing her PE clothes underneath. Satoko poked fun at me right now, but I could hear it. Not bad, Keiichi-san. This old man never even thought you would go after her like that. You've got it wrong. I didn't write that one. Master didn't write this one? Her skirt around her PE clothes made it impossible for me not to feel anything. Calm down, Keiichi-Maruba. Mion probably wrote that one and planned to go after me as I panicked. You can't fall for a trap knowing it's a trap. Clear your head. Calm down and assess the situation. I was determined to think my way out of this. And the answer was quite simple. I win. I then became a god. The rises on the background. I who had already entered the domain of godhood. What would dare stand in my way? It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business. Eek, how could my luck of the draw be so bad? Satoko lost, right? I'll draw the penalty. Speak like a little sister. Fine. Oni-chan. Yes, the pleasure of making this brat disgrace herself. Ah, this old man loses again. Mion's lost, right? I'll draw it out. Wear a girl's school swimsuit. No! That's the one I want Kei-chan to get. Yes. Mion's despair was like sweet honey. Master, I lost again. Rena lost. I'll draw it for you. Let the person in first place rest their head on your lap. Is this Alpha Master? Yeah. She's not wearing a skirt, so it's her brit legs. Keiichi's such a pervert. Oni-chan, you're too good. Sniffle. Satoko lost again. I'll draw it. Obey the person in first place. How about I have you give me a shoulder massage? Fine, Oni-chan. Come on, do it a bit harder. Don't use your nails. Wow. Keiichi was just kicking ass today. I had transformed to an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. It felt like I controlled the cards played out with my mind and even decide what suits would appear just by pulling it. By the time I realized it, I had assembled a harem. I was laughing heartily as I rested my head on Rena, who is now a bloomer-clad maid. Satoko was wearing a collar and taking on little sister properties. Mio was fanning me while wearing a school swimsuit. Today is Master Overwhelmed with victory, isn't it? Eek. Please refrain from moving your head around so much. I began to think, what does man have no end to his desires? How I could wish for more than the palace of dreams. What is it, Keiichi? I'm saddened by the thoughts of man having no end to his desires. That was it. Rika-chan had been first, but she continued escaping at last. Keiichi is quite greedy. It said you should know, well, enough is enough. I know that very well. But how to say it? I feel like I wouldn't mind if I died now. Eek, Master, please refrain from moving your head around. You say you wouldn't mind dying. Then that can be arranged. Rika-chan said in a usual calm manner with a cheery tone. This was undoubtedly a declaration of war. Oh, I was wondering if we're actually going to see Rika actually be our Mion in a swimsuit. Rika-chan, go take him out. Defeat this archdevil of perversion. I might not be able to win, but I'll beat him. Such stoicism. Yeah. Stoicism? Stoicism, I'm sorry. From this little girl who's always hidden away in Santiago's shadow. It'd probably be rude not to meet her head on. Shall face you myself, little one. But with that, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this part 9 of Higurashi Let's Play. We'll find out what happens next time, I guess, right? Anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you all later. Have a great, great day.